Okay. Welcome back. After getting my ass handed to me, almost killed by a chainsaw. We're back at it again.
Sure is quiet. This is where the fight went down?
Yeah. But to look at it, you wouldn't think anything had happened here.
Have the book locations.
And that's... Oh, dude.
Sawa-sensei? You there? It's Yagami.
What's up?
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
It's unlocked. Huh? Sawa-sensei?
Oh, no.
Wait, talk!
The trailer.
God damn it.
No way.
Oh, God.
She had nothing to do with this. Over what? Fucking bullying? How far are people willing to... Wow, really? How far are people willing to go to cover this up? This is insane.
The schoolteacher, Yokosawa, is murdered in cold blood, and Yagami is torn with grief. Her death is merely collateral damage to Soma of RK. Soma's real prey is Kawana, who narrowly
Oh, he's got a lot to
escapes his
answer
trap.
for.
It seems Kawana had buried his true identity among a host of other secrets. And to unearth them, Yagami crawls deeper down the rabbit hole.
That's such bullshit, man. Yeah, she was a bit of a bitch, but it's like she was the biggest lead.
Yeah. That's fine. I get it. You don't want us touching anything inside the room. Is it okay to wait for you inside then? Some private investigators from Kamurocho. Yagami-san and Kaito-san. Yeah, I asked them to help us out with a case we were on a couple days ago. Yes, see you soon. They're coming. The cops are on their way.
All right. She was murdered at the hands of Soma. Bastard. You lied when you said they had no business with her. Why did it have to be her? How did she get pulled into all this?
If it's answers you want, you gotta be a detective, Talk. We can see the kind of shit that normal people miss. We'll notice what they can't. For now, can you put aside the pain and do the work you need to do?
That is the most serious. That's actually the second time most serious Kaito's ever been.
Narrow our focus. It's not about who or how she was murdered. What's more important here is to figure out the answer to the why. Let's consider her connections. We know one of them was to Kawana the handyman. Where that leads is that Soma's gang was after Kawana, and that's why they broke in.
In that case, the clues that we're after here are her personal relationships. There's our lead. Something that shows how a teacher can be connected to a guy like Kawana.
Yeah. Except Kawana's a fake name. Just his alias. His real name was Kitakata. Soma gave us that.
So I guess we're gonna have to look that up.
What the?
First, obvious wounds in the body.
Suspicious.
Look at it now.
Blood. Not a lot, though.
Yeah, looks like it.
Goes all the way to here.
Yagami-san, isn't that yearbook from when Sawa-sensei went to Kurokawa Academy?
Something tells me there's a lot of clues written in that.
Mamiya and that bully Kawaii in there?
Oh. Yeah, you're probably right.
Weird that there's so much blood around it. Maybe she was trying to leave us a clue.
What do you want to do? Take a peek inside? Kind of frowned on to mess with a murder scene, yeah?
If you're gonna look, make it quick. The cops will be here any minute.
There's not enough time to check the whole thing.
Take it.
Hang on to it for now. I'll turn it over to the police later. It's now or never. I won't get another chance to come back to this room.
You're gonna take it? Really? Is that even legal?
Hey, I'm part.
But fuck legal this time.
Those
Well-
shady Kurokawa Academy graduates might be connected to Mikoshiba's murder. But we're the only ones with that lead right now. The cops could turn this place upside down and still miss that.
And on top of that, I'm still part of the case.
Better off with us then. Feel like that's what Sawa-sensei wanted.
That's probably the only way we're gonna get our answers.
It's now or never. Sugiura, we'll deal with the cops. You take the yearbook and get out of here.
I have to play the thief?
Play? Isn't that exactly what you fucking did back in Kamurocho?
You gotta bring that up. Fine, I'll do it.
Gotta bring it up because technically that's what you did. No one likes to dredge up past, but when you have that type of skill, you don't exactly forget it anytime soon. Okay.
You have to look at the back of her neck.
Yeah, let's see if I can get back there. And this was the broken and kicked in. Yeah, okay, not kicked in. They cut it. Wow, they're actually smart. Cause of death.
Hey, suspicious. What the?
We think it's her blood?
Suspicious.
How do I get the... Oh,
Suspicious. There's one visible wound here. What do you think, Kaito-san?
Sure is tiny. Think she was stabbed with some kind of
that
long
ice
hand?
pick.
An ice pick, most likely. Soma was holding one up to her.
This is bullshit. All over a kid's death and bullying. Really?
I see. So, Chad, according to you, the guy who killed Sawa-sensei was...
Kazuki Soma. He's the leader of a bunch of thugs in Kamurocho known as RK.
Yeah? Well, great. Case closed.
Then what's your take on the murder scene, Nabe-san?
Tone it down, buddy.
Eat
Remember
shit.
who's got the badge here.
Remember whose ass I can
Footprints of
kick.
Several different men who have been in Sawa-sensei's room. That includes yours, by the way.
Well
We'll be
aware.
analyzing these footprints first, and we'll check any security footage in the surrounding area. We'll ask around for eyewitnesses and narrow down our suspects. And we'll look into Arcade too, of course. Appreciate your help with that, Detective Yagami.
I just saw the coroner walk in. You saw the body too, right?
Yeah, just to get a rough idea. Her body will be taken in for an autopsy.
Does your rough idea include the cause and time of death?
Cause of death, a single stab from behind into the nape of the neck, with a weapon similar to an ice pick. As for
Cool.
time, we're estimating she's been dead for about 3 hours.
How long was I knocked out?
That means it must have been right after I saw her on my phone. Nabe-san, the police need to get a warrant for Soma.
We're asking HQ about him as we speak. We need at least a damn mugshot for a warrant.
Then isn't it time to hit the street, get in some thug faces? Assume any face you don't recognize is from RK.
I get how you feel, man, but pull it together. Actually, I'm curious about that Kuwana fella, too. He's lived in Ijincho forever. Why were Kamurocho thugs after him? Now I hear Kuwana isn't even his real name? He and Sawa-sensei were connected, but how?
I'm looking for those same answers myself.
So you know jack shit about anything important. But you can go on home. Just make sure
Dude, I
we
just
can
told you
reach
to
you.
kill her.
Sure about this, Nabe-san?
Yeah. Assholes like him work better on a loose leash.
Foul-mouthed as fuck. But not bad, Pops.
Oh, and
What now?
tell your assistant to eat
Nabe-san,
my
Aren't
ass.
you gonna ask me about Ihara? You know I went to see him in prison.
Oh, that.
You saw the video of Ihara killing Miko Shiba, didn't you? I was coming to talk to Sawa-sensei about it.
Your point?
I think there may have been a link between what happened to Sawa-sensei and Miko Shiba's murder. In which case, wouldn't you want to pump Ihara for information? Why aren't you jumping on that?
We got orders from the top that Ihara's off limits. Forever. They said if we want to try to peg him as Miko Shiba's killer, we'd have to completely flip the guilty verdict on his harassment case. Not exactly the kind of shit a beat cop can pull off. Besides, nobody seems to want to investigate the Miko Shiba murder. Not us, not HQ, not even the prosecution.
So cops get to just quit working an investigation because they don't feel like it?
If there was even a hope we could close it, every cop here would be all over it. Everyone knows Ihara stinks to high hell. And they still won't let us touch the goddamn thing. It's above our pay grade. Bury the case so deep it never sees the light of day.
Yeah, that's why you have me.
Sawa-sensei's case is about to get the same treatment.
Hey, I told you to watch it, buddy.
I told you to
Save the
kiss my
dirty
ass.
work for your superiors. They're the bastards so desperate to sweep this under the rug.
Hell do you?
Cool it, Sakurai.
Try me. Keep this in mind. I'm a lawyer. Please, please do something. I yearn for the fact just to punch your smug face. Please, because you know jack shit.
I know this is all very sudden. We don't have many details yet. And as you've heard, the police are working to find answers as we speak. Sawa-sensei, well, she got mixed up in some sort of incident. This may attract press to the school, and some of them may even wish to speak to you, but please, do your best to ignore them. Again, we don't have all of the facts, and it's not for all of you to, well,
You can tell which
none of
kids
you
will
are under
post
any
their-
obligation to speak to them, so please don't. All that I can ask, for now, spare a prayer for Sawa-sensei, please, if you can. Please. Please.
You know, part of this is kind of your fault, Principal.
Okay. We better get everyone back to class. Starting with the third years.
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, Chairman Okuda said he'd like to speak with you if you would be on campus today. It's about Sawa-sensei.
Yeah, I can do that. Will he be in his office?
Yes. Thank you for everything, sir.
I feel like the people in that photo are going to be the key here.
Yeah.
Yagami-san,
Oh,
Hi.
hey.
I still can't believe what happened to Sawa-sensei.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know anything about it?
This is not for you.
I saw the scene of the crime. I was the first one to find her.
What?
The killer's still on the loose, but I know who it is.
Is there any way I can help?
Oh,
Or
hell
maybe you
no.
can share some details about the case.
No, not this time. This one's too dangerous. I'm not gonna get you involved.
But...
Just leave Sawa-sensei's case to me. Don't you have your own cases to solve?
Yagami-san...
This
Okay.
is too big.
You're a brilliant kid. You can't afford to let this throw you off your game, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. If I let that happen, it'll damage the MRC's credibility.
Exactly. So here's what I'm
heard
thinking,
that.
Amasawa. Let's just carry on like normal. And please spread the word to the rest of the MRC. That'd help me out a bunch.
Yes, I can do that.
This is a case way too big for you, kid. And this is a case that will get you killed. And if it was bad enough that a teacher died and he broke, how bad would it be if you did? That would just straight up end Yagami. Oh, you better have a sweet ass apology for making it so slow for me to do this.
Thank you for coming.
Sure. No problem.
Have a seat if you would. In that detective's report, Sawa-sensei was... Well, it said you were the one who found her body.
Yeah.
That's right.
You had been concerned for Sawa-sensei's safety before the incident.
Yeah.
You're able to see things I can't. You have something of a gift for that, Yagami-san.
Mm-hmm. And look what
I
you
wish
did.
I could agree with that. But I'm overlooking details. I'm letting too much slip away. And quite frankly, there's still a lot that I haven't figured out yet either.
Like what? May I have an example?
There's this local handyman. Kawana is the name he goes by in the city. Right before it happened, I ran into him in front of Sawa-sensei's apartment. There's no way it was a coincidence.
So, you think he could be the culprit?
Actually, I don't think so. Not really. That said, Kawana has something to do with all this. Sawa-sensei may have gotten caught up in his mess. In fact, Kawana is just an alias he uses, and he's being hunted by these thugs from Kamurocho. They're a gang called RK, and it's weird, but they've been looking for this punk named Kawai. And Kawai's connected to it too. Sawa-sensei went to the same school as him 13 years ago.
Wow, these details are flying so far over my head. Your investigation has gone well beyond what I can comprehend, and it's left me in the dust.
Exactly.
But I just can't do this anymore.
Maybe you shouldn't be so
Through my own
ignorant.
faculty and the press, I'm being bombarded. I'm afraid it's just too much for me to bear.
Then quit ignoring bullying.
But you know what? What's been the hardest part? Is feeling so powerless as all these young people have their lives cut short.
Yeah, because, again,
Shibukun being discovered dead. Ehara-san committing murder on video. And now poor Sawa-sensei's tragedy too. I can't help but feel in my heart that these incidents are related. That
Really?
At the surface, all these misfortunes are connected to the same root.
yeah.
I would have to agree.
Then I suppose it's only a matter of digging down deep enough. Though I couldn't begin to imagine how much soil would have to be turned to uproot it.
A lot.
But one thing, Yagami-san, if you would, could I ask that you continue to keep digging until you get to the bottom?
You gonna pay me?
Can you? Sawa-sensei deserves to have her chance at justice.
Cool. Because here's the
Wonderful teacher like her.
here's the thing to tell you. The court case about bullying was rigged.
The poor woman. And now this happens. It's just not right.
As it stands, I still need to collect more evidence. So you know, I can't make any promises just yet. I could hit a dead end.
I just promise I'll keep working.
No matter what anyone does, no matter who tries to stop me, I'm gonna keep digging.
You're a saint. These past few days have felt like a never-ending nightmare. What a breath of fresh air. And I appreciate the good news.
Of course. I'm glad we could talk, Chairman.
Again, your bullying court case was rigged.
Class is going to be my next worry. I'm sure you're well aware that that class has some students with a penchant for causing trouble.
No.
I fear that with her gone, we may need to prevent a relapse for those bullies you stopped.
Are you referring to Koda-san then? I understand. While I'm working on campus, I'll keep an eye on them.
I swear to God, if I see those stupid punk kids acting like jackasses again, I will lay the smack down.
Yagami-san, what do you want?
What do you
know,
care?
Things have been really weird around here ever since you showed up.
Bitch, I swear to God.
First they find Mikoshiba-sensei's body. Now Sawa-sensei winds up getting murdered.
You want to be next?
You the angel of death or something? Is that it?
I wouldn't blame you for thinking that.
No, just people have their own issues. Again, why do you care?
Everyone's so damn gloomy. It sucks.
Oh, poor you.
Sawa-sensei was popular with all the boys. But her classes were super easy, and honestly pretty boring. You won't catch me moping around crying about it like all these losers. Ha ha!
Really?
Hypocrites.
How?
You assholes were practically celebrating what happened to Mikoshiba-sensei.
Hey, we've heard enough out of you.
Yeah? Fuck off, you little twerp!
What are you gonna do? Oh, please slap her.
What do you want, Koda?
Yagami-san, well, we're fine. There's a lot we don't understand, so we just feel a bit vulnerable right now. But, well, if you learn more about Sawa-sensei, could you please keep us in the loop too?
Oh, please, bitch! What's with this goody two-shoes bullshit?
Please slap her.
Chill, Akane. What's your problem?
Like I said before, I'm a detective, and I'm looking into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder. That's why I was talking to Sawa-sensei. It's highly likely she got wrapped up in that case. So make no mistake, I'm going to find the truth about what happened to them both.
So how about you take the dick out your
Sounds
ass?
pointless. The internet's already branded Mikoshiba-sensei as the villain.
What were you, his fuck toy?
Everyone says he had it coming since he used to be a bully himself.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, if you're interested in hearing my report, just drop me a line. Maybe seeing my work might put things into perspective for you.
Detective my ass. Just get out of my face!
I think you need a bigger dildo.
I think she mad that her own friend basically told her.
So, about Akane. She was really into Mikoshiba-sensei. They got along
Couldn't
great,
tell.
chatted all the time. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared. She thought they had a connection, but turns out it was only one way. Now she's always so pissed off. Keeps driving herself over the edge because she can't even reach the brakes. I'm not saying all this because I expect you to forgive us.
That's no excuse.
You recognize you did some awful things is a step in the right direction, at least.
I'm sorry, Koda. For everything we did to you.
Holy crap. That, wow.
I mean, you did that in front of everybody.
You can't expect her to ever forgive you. If anything, expect that she never will.
I know.
But it's the first step.
That said, good job apologizing.
Thanks.
As for the, bitch tits, just, yeah. Yeah, the difference being is that it was one-sided, so really there was nothing going on. So even if I was right on the whole fuck toy thing, yeah, just... And honestly, she has no right to be saying about hypocrites. I mean, really. They're hypocrites because of how much they praised over what happened with a bully. But it doesn't make sense. Girl, you got that shit ass backwards. The difference between a bully and a teacher is that what happens to a bully is a thing that ends up coming around eventually. I don't condone the fact...
Yagami-san.
Okay, I guess I really do have to leave the school. I don't condone the fact that anyone should ever deserve death. You know, there are a handful of people like pedophiles, people who beat women, etc., and then those who literally beat dogs. But the thing is that there's a limit to what people should and can do, and if you're all for making someone commit suicide over bullying, you may as well just hung the noose for him. I know that a lot of that sounds so ass backwards and none of that makes sense, but coming from the point of view that bullying is, in this day and age, bullying is a topic. And unfortunately, there are people who either don't care or think they know better. You know, when it comes, you know, the school shoot. You know, I can't really say Columbine was probably one of those things.
The only reason I say the one a few years ago is because you had the three dickheads who were like, "Oh, we don't condone bullying," trying to act like star students. But
Wish you hadn't.
we never bullied anyone in their life, but then when it got turned up that they were out and we took out saying, they bully that kid every fucking day. And then they amended it on live TV, yet again. And they apologized for lying into it, and then admitting that they did bully. Okay, what was the point of fucking bullying a kid?
To me, it doesn't make sense. It's like, how bored do you really have to be to ever want to bully anybody? Like, how really bored and sad do you have to be for that?
How small do you have to feel to try and make somebody feel smaller than you?
And look, I get that for most bullies, it's something else that makes them do it. And then there are just some people who are sociopaths. You know, there's really no way around that.
I'm not the ones that bully because they can't take it out on the one and they take it out on that person.
What a waste.
And I understand that this particular recording is getting into a bit of a sensitive topic, but looking at everything that's going on now and what's going on in the game, it literally just boils down that there's some things in this world that just aren't worth it. Again, I apologize if this guy kind of dark or anything. I mean, God damn it. I almost beat that one. And yet, anytime I have a full bar of this, I'm never in the right place at the right time to kick his ass. Anyway. Again, I apologize for this getting too deep. It's just one of those. It's one of those things where bullying in school has been the type of topic where they say it's fixed. They say that they're trying to work on it. But then you realize that some of it is like just putting on a Band-Aid, and some of it is just non-existent. So I don't know. It's just, I think for this game in particular, to have a murder case that revolves literally a person's death over bullying and the people involved, it's nuts. You know, and it's amazing that right now in this game, the lengths that people are going through just to cover this crap up.
Yeah, some people go through those lengths.
It's just crazy.
Hey, welcome back, Todd.
Good to see you, Yagamishi. How'd things go at school?
The chairman told the entire student body about Sawa-sensei at an assembly. Everyone's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, told everyone about what happened.
I can't even imagine.
He gave the soft version. Okay, that's what happened. It was a soft
waiting for
version.
You, Yagamishi. Let's plan our next moves.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Find Kawana?
While in a meeting yesterday, Sawa-sensei received a call that her apartment was broken into, prompting her to go home. Judging from the events that followed, RK must have called her using the apartment manager's name. And that's how they got to Sawa-sensei.
But RK wasn't after Sawa-sensei. They were actually after Kawana, weren't they?
Yeah, Akutsu and Soma both said so. I think Sawa-sensei was used to lure Kawana out.
Why would Sawa-sensei be bait to draw out Kuwana? How the hell are those two connected?
That's what we
That
gotta
too?
find out.
Why is RK even after Kuwana-san? Thugs from Kamurocho want a handyman in Ijincho?
Right. There's still a lot we don't know. We need to find Kuwana before RK does and get some answers out of him. Kuwana isn't even his
Yeah,
real
I could
name.
probably finish.
Apparently,
Depending
it's
on
RK
how this
didn't
game
seem to be
plays
familiar
out,
with
I
the
could
name
probably
Kuwana.
finish this within a day at this point.
Truth is, we don't know anything about Kuwana. All we know is that he's a handyman in Ijincho.
I haven't been able to contact Kawana-san since yesterday, but I left a message asking him to reply.
Where's the office for his handyman business?
He ran his whole operation from a cell phone. Not even his business card lists an address. Oh yeah, Kaito-san. Didn't you call up all the places we went drinking? Did you find out where he lives?
Yep, just found out.
Oh.
Looks like Kuwana lives in some kind of prefab shack off West Central Street. Sounds like pretty shitty conditions for a guy charging up the ass for his time.
Well,
He
if we know
blows
that
it on
much,
drinking.
we might as well go take a look.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Tsukumo, we'll talk more later.
You never slow down, Yagamishi.
Not for this. How cool do you think? Oh.
Puppy.
Change dog's fur color.
Are you serious?
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know the significance of that either, so I'm honestly not gonna complain. Oh, I can't use a skateboard. Well, fuck him trying to keep up with me. Not my fault he can't learn. Old dog tricks my ass.
Slow down.
Seriously?
Is this Kawana's place?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's start knocking.
Guess it's kind of fitting for an unlicensed handyman. Huh?
What is it?
Hmm.
The door's been forced open. Maybe with a crowbar or something.
If anyone was in here before us, it had to have been RK. Aside from
What are
us,
thick
they're the
bolts.
only ones after him.
Good lord, dude.
That means they're already a few steps ahead of us.
RK's got the numbers behind him. We can't beat him to the punch every time.
Well, we can beat him to finding answers.
He probably caught on that he's a wanted man. He might not even be in Ijincho anymore.
Then what do we do here?
His real name's supposedly Kitakata. I want to know who he really is and why he used a fake name. That'll make his connection to Sawa-sensei clearer.
So you want to find clues that point to his true identity? Is that what you're saying?
What about that yearbook we took?
Took the words right out of my mouth, Kaito-san.
Are we supposed to be looking into that?
What the? Leftovers from I'm starting to think this place was a dump even before. Hey, suspicious. What the? Cigarettes. Are these Kawana's?
I don't think so. Pretty sure. But maybe
Yeah.
you crave the real deal every now and then.
Yeah, people do smoke both, depending on the situation. Suspicious. What the?
mess in here. Looks like they just wanted to trash the place.
Yep, pretty much screams nothing more than a bunch of punk. Uh-huh.
Hang on.
What the? An ashtray. Huh. That's weird.
What?
With all the gross garbage in here, this ashtray is oddly empty.
Think so?
Hey.
I mean, yeah, it's clean and all, but so what? Could just be freshly empty.
Didn't ashes leave marks?
Or even used in a while. See the layer of dust on it?
Okay, and? You think a dusty ashtray is gonna get us Kuwana's identity?
Maybe. Or maybe it's nothing.
Yo, hold up, Doc. You don't have enough on Kuwana to go after him. You sure you want to go back empty-handed?
I feel like I checked everything worth looking at.
Maybe there's more to something you looked at already. Besides, where else are we gonna find dirt on Kuwana if we...
What the? Uh-huh. What the?
Kuwana mentioned his ties to the underground. But I could...
Collecting handyman? Hey. Is this a computer power cable? There's a mouse here too.
There was a laptop here. RK must have taken it. There's probably a treasure trove of info on it.
And RK's got anything of value out of this place already.
Come on, don't...
What the? Suspicious. What the? These cigarettes. Kuwana, you...
What are you getting?
I don't think Kuwana's smoking these
Then why keep what you don't smoke?
See? You gotta be more What the? Hey, look at this lighter.
What now? Whoa.
Oh.
USB memory stick disguised as a lighter. Damn. Did you just hit the jackpot or what?
Watch it be porn.
If Kuwana was hiding it like this.
What matters is the data on it. We'd be able to check it now if we had a computer.
Then why don't we head back to the Tsukumos?
I would have thought I had to recheck something.
Oh, it got dark. Huh? What's the matter, Todd?
Looks like a meet and greet.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, for Christ.
Think they're RK?
Well, they're the only ones looking for Kuwana other than us, right?
Don't see Soma or Akatsudo. They sent the fucking B team.
Probably for the best. If Soma was here, I don't think I could stay cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, me neither.
You wouldn't say cool because you couldn't boink her.
Which one of you is gonna talk? Where are Soma and Akatsu?
There's no point talking to a dead man.
Serious?
Well, if that's how you're gonna play it, then we're not holding back either.
God, you guys are dumb.
Let's go.
He's out.
Where are Soma and Akatsu? I want to talk to them.
We can't contact them. I swear. They're the ones who contact us. It's always been like that.
So why would you say that? No reason to talk to a dead man. Why do you people say this if you don't have that info?
Crew are just chumps.
You can easily just say we don't have that info, but we're still gonna kick your ass.
Taking orders from the real mastermind. Thugs don't work gigs that don't pay. Yet they came to Ijincho, outside their turf, to commit murder.
That's true. Sounds like someone's funding them. Must be some generous perks.
Definitely. Otherwise, Soma and the others wouldn't be causing so much chaos over here.
Then, who's the one pulling RK's strings?
I don't know who it is, but I know what he's trying to do.
Which is?
Catch Kuwana. RK's just following orders. Sawa-sensei was probably collateral damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shit. I swear I'm gonna drag this bastard out on his ass.
If we keep looking for Kuwana, we'll run into the one behind this all eventually. And this could be our first clue.
Then we'd better get back to Tsukumo's.
Hi.
What's going on out here? Are you friends of Kuwana-san's?
Maybe.
Yeah, we are.
And those gentlemen on the ground?
Those guys?
Punks.
Oh, yeah, they're just wasted. Little nap and they'll head right on home.
Ah, I see. Well, that's just fine.
Why?
Excuse me, but you know Kuwana, don't you?
Sure. I mean, he's lived next door for the last 10 years. He's a handyman. Anytime we were short-handed, he'd come by and help us out. We'd pay him with our daily special.
I haven't heard from Kuwana since last night. Do you happen to know any places he visits often?
Let's see. He has an uncle that took him in when he first came to Yokohama. Called him a distant relative or something. He's an ex-Yakuza running a bar since he got out of the game. Apparently, this uncle is how he started getting gigs around town.
What did Kuwana do before he became a handyman?
Beats me. Maybe some kind of corporate job? I don't think I've ever asked.
Where can we find Kuana's uncle's bar?
Oh, the bar's called Siren. It's over in Chinatown. I've been there 2 or 3 times myself. The owner's a real nice guy. Hard to tell he was ever a Yakuza.
Then we better get over there too. Can't afford to fall behind RK again. Let's hurry.
Thanks for everything. And sorry for bothering you.
Oh, don't mention it.
Let Troll talk.
Yeah, I'm taking a shortcut.
Let's hit it.
Triple finisher on that. Then I'll come back here. $20,000 to increase health and boost. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.